I've been on YouTube since 2006. I've been an active YouTube member since 2007. In that time I've seen a lot of stupidity. Creationists, homophobes, anti-homosexuals, Charlie Checkham, A-Cat, aka the Ethiopian lady that was bashing on black women. I still haven't recovered from James Toney. This right here takes the cake though. These people that are talking about the white genocide. Anti-racist is code for anti-white. I'm used to just the old standard, you know, burn in hell, you nigger, and all that mess. But this is just because they try to actually make sense of this stuff. That's what gets me. Why you can't just say die nigga die? Why you got to sit here and talk about how we're trying to kill white people? The only thing that comes even close to a white genocide is something going on in South Africa, I think it is, where they're like white farmers are being targeted and they're being attacked and killed and stuff like that. But and even that, I only find stuff like that on these white nationalist, white supremacist websites. You know, I never see this anywhere on any legitimate news source, and that lets you know something's up. Well, I can't find this nowhere else, and I don't want to hear nothing about no liberal Jew media covering it up neither. You give me a link to a legitimate source that talks about this stuff, or I'm not listening to you. And I'm sorry, you're just not going to get my attention. But that's the only thing that's even close to being credible. Everything else is just people just butthurt and just whining because white people are having sex with non-white people and non-white people are moving into white countries. If a white woman wants to have sex with a black man or Asian man or whoever, it's not a conspiracy. It's not part of some plan to wipe out white people. People of European descent or people from Europe have sex with people who are not of European descent or not from Europe. That doesn't mean their genes are going away. Okay? It's called genotype and phenotype. Okay? Just because you look at a child who is of mixed ancestry, which on some level everyone is, I'm sorry, unless your family's just been in your homeland, quote unquote, for like 10, 12 generations, you got some mud blood in you, I don't want to hear it. And the genes that you are attributing as being white and black, they're not going away just because one is expressed more than the other. It's still there, it's just recessive, it receded, it's in the back. Just be real and just say you don't like brown people. White people took this land from the Native Americans. White people brought blacks over here and enslaved them. White people then made it next to impossible for said blacks to have any type of quality of life without making some little niche for their own, like HBCUs or something, because they wouldn't let them do anything on their level with them. And then they complain because other people are coming in. You took everything. I have a couple questions for y'all. So if anti-racist is anti-white, then pro-white is pro-racist. So if you're pro-white, are you not in turn saying that you're a racist? I mean, if you are, just say so and be comfortable. I have more respect for people who just come out and be like, yeah, I hate them. Well, yeah, white people, you know, we're the best. That's question one. Question two. I seen on this one dude's video called Giovanni Sanctuaries talking about something about how, but he says the solution to the black problem is for black people to go back to Africa. It's going to be completely funded and monitored and everything. It's not going to be just race wars and stuff. Yeah, right. But he said the black people should just go back to Africa. I have a question for you. I read this in a comment that was in the comment section of the video, and I agree with whoever said this comment. If you're going to fund for black people to go back to Africa, are you also going to fund for white people to go back to Europe and just give this land back to the Native Americans? But y'all, let me know what y'all think about this. Is there a white genocide? And if so, please give me evidence, not parroted statements, not mantras. If what you say is true, you don't need a mantra. You have the facts. You have the truth. You don't need a catchphrase. because all this rhetoric and propaganda is making my head hurt.